Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope that you had a great weekend and you're going to make it a great day today. Monday. I will be back with you tomorrow on Tuesday. So I'm very excited about that. We're going to do 4.11 today. And you only have 3 more notes to do. So work on those today, tomorrow, if you haven't gotten finished already. Hopefully you're all done with them and you don't even need to worry about it, but go through and check, because remember, I am going to check your notebooks on Wednesday. Wednesday, you will also have your chapter 4 test, okay? So here we go, 4.11 classwork. This is just showing you all the different ways that you can use these numbers when you know that 3 times 4 equals 12. So we're going to take each of these integers to complete the following 4 true equations, okay? So just knowing our multiplication and division rules. So I make this bigger here so I can write in the square. All right, so we have a -3 times what equals 12. So -3 is negative. What do we need to multiply it times to get a positive 12? If you were thinking -4, you're right. Okay, so -3 times -4. And on your paper, you can just rewrite these super easy, okay? All right, so now for B, we have two blank squares. What times what equals -12? Okay, so we need to have a positive times a negative. So if I were to use a positive, or let's see here, yeah, +3, I would have to use -4 again to be 12, -12. Okay, we could also do a -3 times a +4 and still get a -12. So either one of those will work. Okay. All right, next thing that we're going to do, what divided by -4 is 3? So it has to be a negative divided by a negative because it is a +3. So we're going to say -12 divided by -4 is +3. So now we have the answer is a -4. So this needs to be, if we were to use a -12 again, let's use a +12. We'd have to divide it by a -3 to get a -4. Okay. And that brings us to number 2. Number 2 says to solve. I'm going to rewrite this here. So we have 1/3 times 3n plus 9 equals -5. What I need to do first, I need to distribute my 1/3. So you can multiply each of them times 1/3, or you can divide each by 3. It's the same thing. So if I were to distribute those, I would have 3n divided by 3 plus 9 divided by 3 equals -5. Those both cancel out to 1s, leave me with n, plus 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now I need to get n by itself. Add a -3 to both sides. Gives me n equals -8. Okay. Moving on to number 3. Here we have Jack. Jack will win if he gets an odd number on his next spin. He said he's likely to win. Is he correct? Okay, so looking at our little wheel of fortune here, we see that there are 8 possibilities. So he says that he's likely to win. He wants to get an odd number. Okay, so let's count how many odd numbers we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 odd numbers. Okay, so if we have 4 out of 8 are odd, well, 4 out of 8 are even. They both have a probability of 1/2. So he says he's likely to win. Is he correct? No, because he has, so we would say Jack has the same chance of spinning odd as he does even. But Jack, I do appreciate your optimism. Hope you get it. All right. And that brings us to Martin. All right. So Martin, excuse me, Martin earns $80 for grooming 4 dogs. If he earns a 5% raise, how much does he now earn per dog? Okay, so now that we're seeing this in our homework, we saw this in our classwork, I think during chapter 3. All right, so first we have to say, we have to determine what did he earn per dog before the raise. All right, so Martin had $80 a dog. He had 4 dogs, so he earned $20 per dog. Per dog, okay? Oops. Whoa, it's getting wild on me here. All right, who let the dogs out? All right, step 2 says, determine the amount of raise per dog. Okay, so he got a 5% raise. So when we do percent, 5% is 5 out of 100. So how much is that out of 20? Cross multiply, 100n equals 5 times 20. Look at that. 100n equals 100. Divide both sides by 100. N equals, watch out, Martin, $1 per dog raise. Okay, so step 3 says, determine, let me get a little dollar sign, determine what he now earns per dog with the raise. So it's going to be $20 plus 1. He now earns $21 per dog. All right. So what you are going to do is the same thing, but we have different amounts. All right. So let me make this bigger here. All right. So the way that we read number 2 is that Martin now makes $60 for 3 dogs. These must be higher end dogs, huh? And he then receives a 10% raise. How much does he make per dog with the raise? Okay, so first thing is, so this is number 2. So Martin makes $60 for 3 dogs. So 60 divided by 3, he makes $20 per dog. All right, so now he has a 10% raise. 10 out of 100 is how much of 20? Well, we just did 5% of 20, which was $1. So I predict it's going to be $2. Okay, so let's see here. So now 100n equals 10 times 20, which is 200 divided by 100. Look at that. So he gets a $2 raise. So $20 plus $2. Martin, in this deal, makes $22 per dog. All right. Number 2, got it. Let's see here. $22, there it is. Erase it all. Brings us to number 3. Okay, number 3, Martin now makes $100 for 4 dogs, which is $25 per dog. Okay, so he earns a 5% raise of the 25. So 5 out of 100 is how much out of 25? Cross multiply. 100n is 5 times 25, 100n. So 5 times 25, 4 times 25 is 100. One more 25 gives us 125. Divide both sides by 100. That's going to leave us with n equals 125 divided by 100 is $1.25. $1.25 raise. Add that 25 plus $1.25. So Martin now makes $26.25 per dog. This 2 is like crazy chicken scratches. There we go. Oh my, come on, chicken. That's a 2, kind of. All right, $26.25 per dog. And there it is. Got number 3. Okay. Moving on. I will tell you, when I was in college, some of my girlfriends that I lived with in the dorms, they were all from San Francisco. They all went to high school together, and they had some friends that still lived in San Francisco, and they were dog walkers. They made, and so in college, this is like when we're 19 years old, there's 2 of them, but they each made like $30,000 a year walking dogs in San Francisco. Is that crazy? So they walked it for people who had money, and all they would do, it's totally just like in that movie Pets. They would go and they would get a couple dogs from the different apartments, I guess, or houses, take them to the dog park where they'd hang out with other dog walkers, and the dogs would all play. It was like the wildest thing I'd ever heard of. And I think in my mind, coming from, you know, little old Reading, I'm all, people pay someone else to walk their dog? That's crazy. Why even have a dog? That's crazy. So I don't know. It's a thing. If you can get a gig like that, they made more money than Martin. Sorry, Martin. All right. Number 4. Number 4. So we have $80. Number 4. $80 for 5 dogs is going to be what is that, 16? 80 divided by 5. Did I say 4 earlier, right? 80 divided by 5 dogs. $16 per D. Where's my pen? Oh my goodness. There we go. Dog. All right. Still trying to get my new stylus to work. Please work. All right. So $16 per dog. I did that one. And it looks like this is a 25% raise. Go Martin. Okay. So 25% is 25 out of 100. This little stylus doesn't like to make my 2s, I guess. So we would know how much is that out of 16. Okay, cross multiply gives us 100. Oh, 100 in, and 25 times 16. Okay, so 25 times 16 is 400. Okay, so 100 in equals 400. All right, so it looks like Martin has a $4 raise. Okay, so we're going to add that on to the original $16 per dog. 16 plus 4. So in this instance, he's back to $20 per dog. There. Okay. So there is our $20, and that's number 4. All right, moving on to number 5. Okay. Number 5. Number 5, $90 for 6 dogs. Oh, this is just, try writing that again. 90, maybe if I wrote smaller, slower. Oh, not bad. Divided by 6 dogs. Oh, maybe it's operator error, so I'm having a hard time. 90 divided by 6 is $15 per dog. Per dog. Okay, so now 20% raise. 20 out of 100 is how much out of 15? Cross multiply. 100 in equals 20 times 15. 100 in 20 times 15. It's 300. So he has a raise of $3. Added to his $15 a day gives him $18 per dog. Here it is. All right, so number 6 looks like 2310. It's going to challenge us, huh? Ready. Okay. There we go. All right. Number 6. We have $66 for 3 dogs. It's going to be $22 per dog. Okay, so 5% raise, which is, if 5% is 5 out of 100, how much is that out of 22? Cross multiply gives us 100 n equals 5 times 22. So I know 5 times 20 is 100, plus 5 times 2 is 10. So it's going to be 100 equals 110. Divide both sides by 100. So that's where we get our $10 raise. That's those raise. We're going to add that to the original 22. Oh boy. There we go. Which gives us 23 doll hairs and 10 cents per dog. Did it. And got it. All right. Very cool. Takes us to number 7. This is a review from earlier in this chapter. Does this table show a proportional relationship? Okay, so we want to see if it's a consistent step or a consistent slope between the XY coordinates. Okay, so for the X's, X looks like it is increasing. Oh, that's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Increasing by 1 plus 1. All right. So as X is increasing by 1, what happens to Y? So from -2 to 1, that increases by 3. 1 to 4 is by 3. Look at that, up by 3. So does it show a proportional relationship? Yes, it does. Woohoo! We like that. All right, so yes, it's proportional because they are both doing a consistent increase. All right, very cool. Leave meeting. You are set for 4.11. So you are finished with this math for today. Of course, you are still working on your notes. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to have you do a recorded math lesson tomorrow so I can walk around and see how you guys are learning independently for math and make sure it is working, because who knows what school will look like when we return in January. It's been such a nutty year. I've missed you guys so much. I'm very, very excited to see you tomorrow. As you go through your day, remember who you are, remember what you stand for, and lead by example. See you tomorrow.